What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. This is episode number 13 and we'll be hoping it's lucky number 13 today because we've got three big things coming today. Transfer deadline day where hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, we'll make a new signing as I try and desperately raise the funds for Rico Henry. Birmingham City away at St Andrews, and then the second and final game today, Leeds United at home in a battle for automatic promotion. So much to get through today. I want a scout report and an academy update as well. I've got to stop nattering and get straight to it. And looking up and down the list of other players, I don't think there's anyone else I can put on the transfer list right now, as I want the rest of the players to stay here. But what I could do possibly is recall and sell. Now, I've talked about this before in my Who to Sign For series. One of the best ways to raise funds when you are a club that has limited funds available is to recall players that are currently out on loan for quite a cheap fee. As you can see, in this case with Luke Steele it's 46.5k, and then put them on a transfer list and try and get a bit of money for them. We could probably get around 4 times the amount for him, so I'll put him on a transfer list there. And I'm going to do the same with Liam Brigcut, recall for 80 grand and hope we can sell on for a big profit. And also there's one more, isn't there? There's one more player out on loan right now. There he is, Albert Adoma on loan at Cardiff too. I'll recall these players. They should get us a little bit of money, not much, but that money might help us get Rico Henry. So on they go, and oh man, just realised I can't put him on the transfer list. Damn it. See, that's the danger. Sometimes these players can't be sold no matter what. But 5 players on the transfer list right now. Gaetan Bong has the most resale value, and hopefully, we'll be able to raise the cash. He's the only target I want. If not, we'll keep the money left over for the summer. And so here we go, 10 hours to work our magic on transfer deadline day. Let's see what we can do. I'm very pessimistic we'll get any offers at all. But again, if we do, we might possibly get enough money, but it's not looking promising. 8 hours to go. I've recalled some players. It's good to add some squad depth to our team, but I'd rather the money. I'd rather the money than the squad depth. But 6 hours to go, not a single bid. Oh, here we go, 5 hours to go. We finally got one transfer offer, and it comes for Liam Brigcut. The baggies want to take him for 510,000. That's not going to be enough. And due to how long it takes players to agree personal terms with clubs, unless we get bids here in the next hour, it's not going to happen. We've got none. Oh no, we don't. We've got one more bid, but I still don't think it'll be enough. And it is for, oh well, that's not one of the players I want to sell. Joe Worrell, the captain. Celtic want to take him up north, but no, he's staying here. That's just typical. Look at the lads on the transfer list, Celtic. Get one of these guys, not a skipper. Well, not everything goes according to plan in FIFA career mode. This is just one of those days. Liam Brigcut has now been sold to the Hawthorns, so we get a little bit of cash there and do raise a profit. And the Swedish side Malmo want to take Luke Steele as well. So again, we'll still make a profit after the recall fees, but it's not enough to go and get Rico Henry from Brentford. 1.73 mil in the budget. We've not got high enough wage budget to bring him in either. Yeah, that's not enough. Speaking of left backs though, I really like this one that my global transfer network scout has found during the mission to find players in their deals that come the end of the year. Physically, pretty well balanced. Technically, really well balanced. And looks like a bit of a distance specialist as well with high medium work rates. The salary he wants though appears to be quite high. I'll negotiate, but that seems way too high. I'll give him about 22.5k a week. If he accepts that, then I'll definitely bring him in. But I don't think he's worth like 40 grand or whatever I think the game was suggesting there. So we'll go 22.5k. And we'll give him a big sign-on bonus as well to try and tempt him to the City ground here. And that to me is a decent contract there for the 25-year-old. And he says no, does want a little bit more, but a couple of big bonuses. We'll take out the appearance bonus and take the sign-on bonus down to 175. And let's see if he says yes to that deal. He doesn't indeed. Wants an extra 3 grand, 27.5k. That's a lot of money, that 27.5k a week. But I tell you, he does look really decent. He'll be our highest rated left back here, and he's got some really nice stats too. Never heard of the guy before, and he's very, very intent on getting that 240 grand. So okay, fair enough, take the cash, mate. You can put the pen to paper. Lucas Alaza is our transfer deadline day signing, and I'm quite excited for him. So that'll do it for transfer deadline day then, and in January, as you can see, 1.4 mil spent on bringing Nathan Ferguson to the club. Carl Darlow, Laurenti and Olaza will join next season, with Zach Clough and Liam Brigcut leaving on permanent deals in this window. See the top deals in the bottom right. And I have to say, I'm I'm relatively pleased with what we did. Yes, I really wanted Rico Henry, but that was always a bit unrealistic, really. But to get some decent players on pre-contracts, I'm excited for next season as Steele's transfer talks have broken down. As for the scouting report, just rejected a few players that seem pretty poor. However, this guy, Dylan Kelly, looks pretty decent. 2 months worth of scouting and 75, 94 potential. Can you give him an academy deal here? And as Marco is still 15 years old, you see the rest of the boys in the academy right now. You know, some decent prospects. I think Dylan Kelly actually does look pretty decent there. Already 62 rated with 80 ball control and 71 dribbling on the young right midfielder already. Yeah, he looks pretty decent, but we know the star is Marco, turned 16 already. So first of the 2 games today, I might try and squeeze in a third away at the Valley against Charlton, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But it's a big one to start the month of February as we take on Birmingham City away at St Andrews. Right now sat in 2nd place, 7 points behind West Brom, with only 2 clear of Leeds. There seems to be a gap developing now between the top 3 and the rest of the chasing pack, but we want to stay in the top 2 and guarantee automatic promotion. 17 games to go, huge clash here in February. It's Birmingham City away at St Andrews. Been to St Andrews a couple of times, and I'd love to see Birmingham back in the top flight. They and Aston Villa having battles once again in the top tier will be superb. There's Hogan back heels through, and oh my word, Jutkovic had the softest shot ever as Samba bails me out. That should have been 1-0 there. That was a shocking finish there. But they are getting the chances early, and that one a bit more ferocious, but again, Samba is equal to it. And this is why I opted to get Carl Darlow in for next season. Bryce is only 25. He leads the league in the race for the Golden Glove right now, and he's very, very solid. Travis to Watkins, and Ollie squeezes it through, and Brennan gives us the lead. Johnson with the goal, fires it in the near post. 1-0 Nottingham Forest. Well, we had to weather a little bit of early pressure from the Blues, but as we celebrate in front of the travelling fans, it was a lovely ball by Ollie Watkins to find him, and Brennan does the rest. That's goal number 5, I think, in the Championship this season for Brennan Johnson. Goal number 4. Either way, looks much better in the cam roll. Leeds have just taken the lead there at home to Wigan as Mason Watson plays an absolutely brilliant through ball to Matty Cash. And here's Lolly, and I just can turn inside and make it 2-0. West Brom also in front, home to Luton Town. So yeah, it's going to be us 3 now, battling for those 2 promotion spots. Someone's going to miss out and go into the playoffs, and I really hope it's not us. Careful, don't overcommit. Yes, Mason, read that perfectly. And now charges forward. I like watching him bring the ball forward, and he's going all the way here, Mason. He's going all the way. Watkins! Oh, brilliant save, and the rebound cleared away. Watson to Watkins, so close to his 2nd assist. Corner for Birmingham. They've played some good football today as well, but as Crowley's delivery drops straight to Johnson's feet, there's a chance to break here if we can find an outlet. It's Mason Watson, and Watson is going to send it for Matty to run onto, and what a ball by Watson. He's been flawless this afternoon. It's Matty Cash, who just couldn't cross it in. You know, he should have had at least 1 assist today, possibly 2. 10 minutes to go, almost there. Here's Gary Gardner, FIFA 12 long shot king, but we'll get the danger away with Sam Basso. And clear, still leading by 1, but So wins it back here, a chance to make it 2. It is a 2-on-2. We've got to take this opportunity here. It's Watkins, lets it run across his body. Oh, it's 2. It's 2. I'm calling it now. Bend it in. Ollie Watkins, it's 2. Points in the bag. Nottingham Forest win ahead of the Leeds trip. What a huge 3 points. Well, to be fair to the Blues, they gave us a bit of a scare, particularly in the early stages of the game, but goals from Johnson and Watkins ensure we get the 3 points. Perfect motivation for the visit of Leeds. Of course, they'll be coming to us. We won't be going to them, as I wrongly said during the game. But yeah, 2-0 the final score. And again, Birmingham did play quite well, to be fair. I just felt we were more clinical today. And I'm going to split man the match between the Watt boys today. Watson, whose outlet passes were great, and Watkins, who scored our 2nd and set up our 1st. These 2 are our main pieces for the future. And with Leeds and West Brom winning once again, it means the gap remains the same. 7 points behind the Baggies, who are now firm favourites to win the title, and 2 clear of Leeds, who we take on next. And another bid for Luke Steele as well. Martimo, want to take him to Portugal for £170,000. I'd love that. Go to Madeira for my final few years playing football. That would be brilliant. So second and final game of today's episode, and it is the big one, the one we've been waiting for. Leeds United making a trip to the City ground for this second versus third clash. I don't believe either team believes they can catch up to West Brom leading the way, but with second up for grabs, neither side can afford to lose today. If we win, we go 5 points clear and have a better goal difference record, but if Leeds win, they'll leapfrog us in the table and have destiny in their own hands in the final 15 games. It's an unlosable game for both teams. It's second versus third, and it's live. Two fantastic teams with so much rich history, both vying to get back to the top flight where they both feel they belong. Neither team can lose today. Hold your nerve, lads, hold your nerve. Mason on the ball. He's going to carry it forward once he finds a pocket of space, which he has done. Oh, lovely. Oh, Mason. Mason. Oh. Just couldn't feed it through. When he gets going, he really gets going. Alrighty to Jack Harrison, tries to roll it back to him, but we should be able to get the danger away. Oh, Ribeiro had his clearance blocked off, and the shot hits the crossbar from Pablo Hernandez. 20 minutes in, first chance of the game, and Leeds so close to scoring. Hernandez's corner is a decent one. Joe heads clear though. As Leeds keep the chance alive, they've started the game off better, and Phillips' shot blocked by Mason, as we shall get the danger away. They're looking much more likely to open the scoring here in a cagey first half, but from the block from the kid, we're away on the break. Lolly's going to outpace Ben White, and he's got room to manoeuvre and peg it back to Watson arriving. Oh! I knew someone was with him. I didn't realise it was The Rock. Played across to the teenage talent, and oh! Inches wide. I didn't realise that was Watson running with him. He went all the way, the kid. So close to putting us in front in the first half, where I think he's been the best player on the pitch alongside this man, Pablo Hernandez. A minute to go before the break, and it looks as though we're going to be tied heading into half-time. Well, it's been cagey, it's been nervy, but the Nottingham Forest fans are showing their appreciation. This man and Mason Watson have been the best two players on the pitch so far. 45 minutes to go. Can either one of them make themselves a hero and win this contest? Don't go anywhere. Mason up he gets on. Yes, big strong header by the kid, as we should be able to pass out from the back comfortably. Still tied at 0-0, but Samba's miskicked the ball, and Joe has to bail him out. I'll tell you, it's still 0-0, but the nerves are starting to get to me a bit now. Leeds have been a better team today as well. They've been a much better team. We've really struggled to create chances in this one, and here they come once again. And again, it's the kid bailing me out. Without him, Leeds will be 2 or 3 goals up. And here they come once again. Jamie Shackleton, blocked by Worrell this time, and Travis will head it back. 10 minutes to go. Can we hold on to the point? It's all Leeds. Well, in one of the biggest games of the season, it ends all square. Deadlocked at 0-0. The final score sees neither team too happy with the point, but really, in a game where Leeds played far better, they just couldn't get past The Rock. He was solid out there. As you can expect in a game where neither team could afford to lose, it was very cagey, very tense, very nervy. I thought the visitors did play better, but again, just couldn't break down our 16-year-old teenage wonder kid. Mason Watson today, in the biggest game of his career, put in a performance of his life. He was unbeatable at the back and ensured we got the point and didn't drop down to third. Fair play to the young man. And that will end today's episode of the Lockdown Career Mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode. Another massive one as we take on league leaders West Bromwich Albion away at the Hawthorns very soon.